In this video, I'll go over linking text from your home page to other pages, whether they are other pages on the same website or pages on a different website. On this page, I have links in my top nav. Most of these links go to other websites that are outside of my teaching site. My blog will go to my teaching blog, which is on a different server. So is my portfolio. The YouTube link will go to my teaching videos on YouTube. Only the contact link will go to a page on this website which I still haven't created, and I'll do that in a future video. On the left side, all these links will go to pages on this teaching website. In the article area, these read more links will go to each of these articles that I have yet to create, but I will still show you how to set up and style these links. And finally, in the footer, I have a mix of links, some going to pages on this website and some going to other sites. So let's begin. I'll start by linking some of these menu items in my top menu. So first I'll go to my blog and copy the link. Now over in Dreamweaver, all I need to do is select this word blog, go down to the Properties panel, and under Link, I paste my blog link that I had copied earlier, and then I hit Enter. Now this links the word blog to my blog. Let me do the same for a couple of other links, and then I'll test them. And here's my portfolio. I'm going to copy this link. I've already selected the word portfolio here. I paste and hit Enter. And here's the link to my teaching videos on YouTube. Now for the contact page that I have not yet created, I can temporarily assign a dummy link. A dummy link is just something in the link properties that doesn't really go anywhere when clicked. I could type anything in this dummy link, but the best dummy link to use is the hash symbol. When a link points to the hash symbol, it goes nowhere when clicked. And that's the best thing to use for a dummy link, because if instead of the hash symbol I actually typed in the link to a page that didn't exist, for example contact.html, which doesn't really exist, while testing the site, if I clicked on contact, I would get a page not found error. And I don't want these errors getting in the way of me testing the way my links look and feel. So for now, I will just assign the hash symbol. That way I can click, I can mouse over, I can click my link, I can do whatever I want with it to test the behavior and appearance of my link without getting distracted by page not found errors. So as you can see, every time I set up a link, the text turns blue and gets an underline. Let's see what it looks like in live view. So in live view, I can actually see my fonts, but as you can see, all the text, the linked text turns blue and has an underline. I do not want my links to look this way. I want these words to look white and have no underline until I mouse over them. So using CSS, I'm going to style my top nav links to look that way. So I can change how my links look. By default, I can change my mouse over look, and I can change how they look when I click them. Before I go ahead and style my links, let me go ahead and set up dummy links for all the other links on this page. So all I'm doing is just selecting the text and under the link area typing a hash. Now you see, whenever I add a link in the code, Dreamweaver adds an A tag. An A stands for anchor, and this is the tag that we use to link one web page to another. Now this is the only page on my website that is somewhat ready. I have a work in progress website that I've made for Interface Design 1. So let me show you. This is the site I've made for Interface Design 1. It's a very simple site, but it's kind of fun, and I had fun working on this because it's everything on one page. And you can actually click on any of these links to go to that section, which is simply a separate div on the same page. So let me show you how I can link to this page from Dreamweaver. Here's my home page, and here is the page that I just showed you for Interface Design 1. Since this page belongs to the same site, I can just link it. So I can select Interface Design 1, the text, and down here under link, I can browse for a file, go to the folder, and choose the file I'm linking to. So here's the link, and notice Dreamweaver is asking me if I want to link to this file relative to my home page, because I'm working on my home page. A relative link is a link that doesn't start all the way from http://www, but instead it's a simplified link that finds the file finds where the file is located in relation to the file I'm working on, and then builds a path to that file in the simplest way possible. So let me show you. I'm currently working on my index.html, which is my home page, and I'm trying to link to index.html inside this folder. So to build a link like this, I can just browse for file, find the file, and Dreamweaver will give me the simplest way to access this link from where I sit. Right now from index.html, the easiest way to get to this file is go to this folder and then go inside the folder and find index.html. And this is what that looks like, r229/index.html. So that's what the relative link to this file looks like. If I didn't use a relative link, I could use an absolute link which starts all the way from http www, but that would just be longer. And since this file is part of my site, I took the shorter and simpler route and just built a relative link. Whether I use the absolute link or the relative link, it will still work. There's nothing wrong. I just wanted to show you a simpler, more user-friendly way to build a simple short link from within Dreamweaver. So let me continue, finish off these dummy links. Same thing here. And finally, all the links in my footer. Now that all my links have been set up, even though most of them are dummy links, here's what the page looks like. All the link text turned blue and got an underline. So I want to change the styles, the look and feel and behavior of all my links. So first, I'll find the properties or the behavior that I want for every single link, the common properties for all links. And I'll create CSS rules and styles for those. And then I will look at my top nav links, my left nav links, my article links, and my footer links separately and create styles for the links in each section. So I'll save my file first, turn off live view, and now I'll create a CSS selector for links in general. So I can click inside any link, create a CSS selector, and simplify my selector. Now this selector will apply to all the links on my page. So all I really need is A. The selector A selects all the A tags or links on my page. I go up to text, change the text decoration to none because I do not want any underlines on my links until the user hovers over them with the mouse. So first I'll remove the default underline by saying text decoration none. You notice as soon as I did that, all the underlines disappeared. Next, I will add a selector that styles my links when somebody moves the mouse over them. Now in CSS, each link has different states. One is normal, one is hover or when the mouse is hovering over it, one is click when the mouse actually clicks on the link, and one is visited for those links that have already been visited. You may have noticed on search engines like Google, in the search results, when you see a page that you have already visited, the link to that page shows up in purple, whereas the link to a page that you have not yet visited shows up in blue. So that's another thing you can use to style the visited links separately or differently and give the user a hint as to which links they have visited and which they have not. So first, I'll set the CSS for my links when I'm hovering over them because I want an underline to appear there. So let me add a new selector. To specify the hovered state of my links, my selector will say A: hover. So this is my selector for links in general. This is my selector for links that the user is hovering over with their mouse. Now here I want an underline. So under the text section, I turn on text decoration underline. Let's test this in live view. So in live view, you can see whenever I hover my mouse over a link, an underline appears. Okay. So now I'll turn off live view, and now I can turn my attention to styling the different links in the different divs. First, in my top nav. So to select a link in my top nav, here's what I can do. I can click inside a link, add a selector, but instead of saying ULLIA, because this doesn't apply to all the links inside bulleted lists, I want to select only the links inside my top nav. So I can use the selector #topnav space A. So this refers to all the A tags or all the links inside topnav. And all the links inside topnav need to be white in color. So I go to my text, set the color to white, hit enter, and there you have it. Now in live view, my topnav links look white, and when I hover over them, they still look white, but with an underline. For my left nav, I want to keep the link text black. So this time, I say hash left nav A. This refers to all my links inside the left nav div. Go to text, set the color to black, and there you go. Inside the article, in fact, I want to apply this style to all links inside the content div. So I will simply say hash content A. And I want these links to be red. And finally, in my footer, I want my footer links to be the same color as the footer text. My footer text is this color. So I can create a new selector, call it hash footer space A. Set the text color to light gray. And there you go. Now in live view, you can see the underline works, and all my links have the right color. There is only one thing left to do. When someone visits my site and clicks on blog, portfolio, or YouTube, basically any of the links that are not on this site but on a different site, I would like those external sites to open in a new window or a new tab. So here's how I can do it. For example, my blog link. I want this, if someone clicks on my blog link, I want my blog to open in a new window or a new tab. So to set this, I go inside my blog link, go down to the properties panel, and see where it says link. Right next to it is target. If I want something to open in a new window, all I have to do is change the target to blank. And this will open my blog in a new window when someone clicks on it. Now I go to portfolio and do the same in the properties panel. I go to YouTube and do the same. And I need to repeat this down here. Now, I'm going to publish this site and test all my links online. So an easy way to publish my site and put up only those pages that changed. I'm already connected to my server here, and then all I have to do is synchronize. When I do synchronize, Dreamweaver asks me what I want to do. I want to synchronize the entire site and get and put or download and upload all the newer files. So Dreamweaver will check if my local files are newer or my files on the server are newer, and accordingly it will either download them or upload them to keep my online site and my local site in sync. To get a preview of which files will be uploaded or downloaded, I click Preview. And since I only changed my home page and its style sheet, Dreamweaver says 2 files will be updated and both will be uploaded. So then I go ahead, hit OK. Both the files have uploaded. I can go online. Now this is my old page without the links. I just need to reload. And here's my new page. It looks the same, but all of these have been linked. So let's test some links. I'm going to close all the pages that I had linked to. Now this link will open in the same window, which is Interface Design 1, and these links should open in a new tab. Let's test this. So there you have it, a link that opens in the same window and a link that opens a new tab. Same thing here. And that's it.